We are being watched.
Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
I'm Claire.
And we're back for Person of Interest, Season 4. You said I'm Claire, very like, I'm Claire.
Oh,
like, are you? Come on, get into it. We're near the end of Season 4.
Yeah.
We have 3 episodes left. Last time was Search and Destroy. A lot going on. A CEO's life got destroyed by Samaritans.
Yes.
And it turns out they were using his virus
Code,
software,
yeah.
his code, to search for...
That machine.
What did they find? It's not on any network on the globe. Madness. They had to work with Root.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... and she had her own little mission. She, remember the gas came into the restaurant? Yeah. Do you remember what she did?
Took the egg.
The Fabergé egg, yeah, chucked it against the wall.
Yeah. And I learned all about Fabergé.
Yeah.
Eggs.
I don't. Yeah, but the egg wasn't the important thing. So no. What was the important thing? That's what I'm asking.
Briefcase, I guess. We don't really know.
We don't know. Yeah.
She just put it on the
Yeah.
shelf.
No, it's just she didn't mention it. He was just more focused on the egg. Yeah.
Eggs
There you
are
go.
life. I had eggs today.
Lovely. We are on to Season 4, Episode 20, Terra, Incognita. This aired on the 14th of April 2015, directed by Alrick Riley, and written by Erik Mountain and Melissa Scrivner Luff. So we've seen these writers before, they're producers of the show. They haven't wrote for a while, I don't think. I can't remember the last time I said their names.
Episode 2.
There you go.
Naughty,
1 and
Nautilus.
2. So Erik Mountain was 1, and Melissa Scrivner Love was episode 2. Both with someone else. 2 other producers. There you go. And Alrick Riley, we've never had. New director. So there we go. Terra Incognita, I just remembered from my brain, means unknown land. I looked it up. That's why guys looking disgusted. Means
So unknown is kind of like we said, disappear, unknown.
yeah. Unknown land. Well, Terra means land, of course.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah. What are we going to find? What do you want to see from this episode?
Maybe it's where the machine is, or the unknown land,
Maybe.
which is not on the globe.
Maybe, yeah. Well, there we go. We'll get into
It's
it.
not going to be.
Do you think we'll see more Root?
Hopefully.
Yeah, get any more answers to things you haven't seen?
I don't expect any more answers about Shaw.
No? What about Brotherhood and
Maybe
Elias?
Brotherhood is going to start sleeping in, because I feel like it is going to be the
Yeah.
finale of this season, so...
Yeah, we got 3 episodes, so we'll see. We'll get straight into it. Full reactions in the description. Need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back where we talk all about it. Let's go! Just a hell of a start.
Yeah. This doesn't usually start like this.
No. We are being watched.
I don't even know if I recognise that person.
Devour a first edition Gatsby.
Stop buying them leather bound.
Some things simply cannot be replaced.
Yeah.
Coffee? Finch, they didn't have your Sencha thing, so I got you mint medley.
Oh, I'll go without them, thank you. Hydrating on a steak.
Do you recognise that?
Forget it.
Why are we watching him again?
Incredible information that has run afoul of HR. A member of that organization may try to kill him.
Credible information, huh?
You brought home a beast. I have to walk it, water it, and feed it, lest it consume any more of my book. Mr. East, detective.
The good old days.
Yeah.
Man, how simple things were.
Yeah.
No, classic rock puts me to sleep.
Did you think we see Carter? Huh?
No.
Still trying to get used to this. Being early. I'm homicide.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
literally, this is...
I've seen a lot of dead bodies. Not one of them looked like they saw it coming.
Jeez. It's dark.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, Wonder Boy.
It's a bit of a different...
Time to pretend to be a detective again. 2 Brotherhood guys shot dead.
Wow.
I'm not answering any questions. Elias's guy's numbers never came up.
Perhaps this is a crime of opportunity.
Yeah, maybe it just happened.
Meditation. Received a new number, unrelated. Chase Patterson, family slain in 2008. Prime suspect at the time fled the country.
Oh.
He's just returned to New York City.
You and Fusco stay on Dominic and Elias. Can handle one murderer on my own.
Alleged murderer.
Maybe this case file can help clear that up.
Congratulations.
Don't bring me that blender just yet, Harry. Samaritan hunting down the machine, I figured we should start our own search. Tried to get close to someone I thought had inside information. It ended
How
badly.
close?
Yeah.
Not only am I still on the market, we have no leads to help us find her.
How would you like to try your hand at stopping a gang war? It would involve determining whether the machine is functioning properly.
And do we start?
I guess they're talking again then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wedding brings people together.
does.
I just wanted the Patterson case file.
Found it in the primary detective's effects. Detective's things are evidence now. She was murdered.
This is gonna bring back a lot of memories. Man. Yeah, did you ever expect we'd see Carter again? I know, it's so cool.
You know what's worse than a stakeout? 3 hours of paperwork about a stakeout.
Paperwork when you're working with me and Finch.
Good thing the stunts you pull.
Little does she know he'd end up being a
Yeah.
It wasn't much better.
It's mad.
You were an officer, I was a grunt. Wasn't really good at anything.
grunt.
What were you good at then?
Taking orders.
That's what a good grunt does. Yeah.
Ever think about the future, doing something else?
Sure.
Where would you go?
A beach.
Oh, it's so sad to think.
Yeah.
Like,
Someone like this.
eh.
Just me and a whole lot of sunshine.
She can't do a stakeout if her eyes are closed.
Taylor is very proud of his mom.
I bet he is.
I miss her.
So anything they were working on gets put with their stuff?
I guess, because it was like maybe an active thing, right? Or
We're really going down memory lane,
Yeah.
aren't we?
don't read her diary.
What is he gonna find?
Personal. Oh.
He found out who...
Hey, partner.
She found out who he
working
was.
Yeah, we saw her find that picture because he visited her mum, right?
Glasses and Cocoa
When
Puffs
they
gonna
went.
pay a visit to Elias's guy, Carlo. You're not exactly employee of the month.
Saying I'm a bad cop?
I'm saying you're a terrible cop.
I mean,
So honest.
yeah.
Everything okay with you?
Go help Finch. I got things covered.
Yeah, so it's when they were like looking into the what happened to the
Yeah.
guy, weren't they? Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that was a
big
nice
one.
cut.
Home invasion. Park Avenue.
Ugh, turdy.
I'll show you how it's done. You're the rook.
God damn, imagine she learnt from Turney and still turned to be good as hell.
Patterson's got a lot of dope.
I'm sorry, sir.
Oh,
Mr.
these are some really good
Patterson must be
cuts.
disturbed.
This detective.
Mr. Patterson's been staying in a different apartment just until he sells the penthouse where it happened. I'll call the building manager.
Ooh, what a view.
That is all you. That's what you get for a penthouse, though.
Four
isn't it?
victims.
Yeah.
Mom, dad, 2 of
This
their
is really cool.
tied up, throat slit.
We buy this home invasion, a doorman building.
Be an inside job. Chase Patterson. He's the one who found them.
Suspicious, one would
Yes.
say. Fancy.
Very fancy. It's a penthouse. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like they're either fancy or minimalist.
Yeah.
Busy day.
Seems a bit pushy, doesn't he?
And you were all present last night. Did he get along with his parents?
I think that says
There was
everything
friction there.
you need to know.
You didn't hear anything.
Nothing.
I really like this back and forth.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. Really well
J.
done.
Easy to carry, easy to pawn for a good 20 grand. So if Chase killed his family and stole
20
their
grand?
things for drug money, why leave this behind?
Why don't you ask him?
A lot of fancy things in that place.
I went out for the night. Someone had cut their throats.
Gotta be the most awful thing to find.
We had dinner there every Sunday.
Where were you?
I told her.
Where?
The detective. Carter. I gave her my alibi.
Now tell me, Chase.
At our cabin in the Catskills.
This is such a sad episode.
It is, like, just working the same case is mad.
Relapsing. After my last relapse, my mom found me unresponsive. She held my hand all the way home to the hospital.
That sounds about right, poor mom.
My mom woke me to meetings. I told her, treating me like a child.
And what did she have to say about that?
You are a child. My child.
That I was a child. Her child.
Sorry. I mean, sorry.
I think you've got subtitles on.
Oh, we haven't. No.
This morning,
Oh.
I was going to ask her to forgive me. She was gone. They were all gone.
Okay, Chase, you didn't do it. Who did?
Either charge me or release me.
You said it yourself. When was the last time you heard of a home invasion in a doorman building? Why
It's got to be an inside job, yeah.
I looked into his eyes. There is no way in hell he slit his mother's throat.
I mean, yeah, the way he was acting and talking.
Journey.
Kind of insane if he did do it, yeah.
Murderer's DNA came back a familial match.
Going to the cabin, see if I can corroborate his story.
What do you reckon?
Well, there could be someone else though. It's just a familial match. It doesn't mean it.
Thank you, Carlo.
Keep that psycho away from me!
Hey, Harold, did you talk with Elias's guy?
Their
Gross is
faces.
finished questioning him. It does appear that this was a crime of opportunity.
I'm following him.
I'll meet you.
Trying to stop a gang war, remember?
Yeah.
Why does he seem so fishy? Like,
Maybe
Finch
he
seems a bit.
maybe he looked into it and he knew that it's related to Carter as well. Possibly. That's not good.
What has the man in the suit got planned after he hangs up the suit?
I haven't given him much thought.
What do you reckon he'll be
Play with me,
doing?
John. I just cleaned my service weapon. Now spill.
I don't think he sees himself having a retirement plan.
There is no after for people like us.
You die on the job or you carry
For
on.
you, no.
It's all
We
too
don't
real.
do fairy tales.
You don't really believe that.
Tell me something. How'd you wind up here in the first place?
I'm pretty sure you drove us here.
No, here in this car, drinking cold coffee, stalking a bar owner in the middle of the night. Well, how about a corner office downtown?
I started off on one path, but I changed. Because that wasn't the end game for me, John.
Can always change. Always do different things. Always move on.
You're here because this is where you were always headed.
Says the man who was a hobo the first night I met. You might not have changed, but your wardrobe has. You took a detour.
All thanks to her. Literally.
I'll get where I'm going soon enough.
And what does that mean?
Vass just told me to bring you dinner. Am I interrupting something?
No, but hot dogs aren't dinner, Fusco. For normal people. Guess it's
I'll
the
have
dog that
hot
counts.
dog.
I was thinking about a hot dog.
Yeah.
I help, no problem. I got better places to be. Good luck with this one.
So, like, this is in the gap when they both found out, yeah.
Just meant things tend to work out the way they're supposed to.
Whatever you like.
What does that mean?
It means there are two kinds of friends. Ones you talk about the game with, and ones you share your life with. Up to you which one you want me to be.
Damn.
But you need to decide. Because for a spy, lying isn't your strong suit.
Or she's just good at telling the lies. Or hearing the lies. Very snowy.
Cheers.
Expecting him to get violent? I mean, there's the whole point of his number coming up. But, you know. Back on the drugs, eh?
Someone here? I just came here to talk.
I don't like this.
Why don't you come out where I can see you?
I just know if you put lights on in places. Like,
That's a horror film right there.
I think Chase is
Creepy.
here.
Not unless you're JFK.
That
So,
then.
what are you breaking up to?
Is there a ghost?
Maybe. Maybe this is the other familiar match.
Detective. Oh! Been wise to sneak up on people.
This is my place, but those drugs aren't mine.
What the fuck? What is that?
That's a really cool shot, though. This is not good. Was he wearing a vest? Don't know if that would have happened.
What's going on?
It's Gil.
Not Phil.
Ah.
It's the last time you're gonna make that mistake, brother.
Brother?
Not that I'm proud to call a drug addict loser my brother.
You're saying my father.
Our father! Real nice to her till he knocked her up.
Because of that, you killed my entire family.
What a
When my
psycho.
mom died, I tracked my father down. He tried paying me to go away. A father who would give up his son twice doesn't deserve to have a family.
Why not kill me too?
Then
You went
wasn't
away.
here.
Huh?
And I
He wasn't there, and then he went to
Yeah.
Paris.
for 7 years, and now I get to watch you kill yourself.
Jesus. This man's psychotic.
Why doesn't Reese just like touch his ear so then he can phone Finch?
All of them.
He's biding his time. Maybe he can't move.
I'd give you about 8 hours to live, so you don't need to be scared. You're watching every minute of your death.
Jesus.
Detective, the lady detective, she interrupted me too. You know she got shot. Goes to show I should have killed her when I had the chance.
This is real personal there. Oh. Did you expect this
No,
to be
I
happening?
did not.
Ugh.
Can't dig a hole without a shovel. Don't you go anywhere.
Oh,
That gives him a chance. Don't give Reese a chance. Just got another gun. Ooh. God damn.
I'm freezing here.
A little bit cold.
Talking about the weather
Yeah.
now? It's not what I want to talk about.
Damn, it's
But
getting a
I'm
bit
willing
spicy.
to talk about what you want to.
He's got to open up more. I mean, he should have
Like
opened up more.
Maybe you were going to take a walk on the Brooklyn Bridge. Is that the path you were talking about?
We know what he was doing. Do you remember? He said the old bullet.
Her name was Jessica. Although I think you already know that. God, I loved her laugh.
You can't blame yourself for what happened to her, John.
Not a question of blame, it's a fact. She needed me and I left her behind. I thought I wasn't gonna make it back alive. She deserved happiness. Not quite how it worked out though.
He was trying to protect her, but
yeah.
it just didn't work.
But I'm not buying it. You may be able to fool your police shrink with that version. Maybe even yourself.
Not you, huh?
No, you want to tell me what really happened?
Doesn't matter now.
I'm afraid you're going to use this poor woman to shut everybody out. And because time is running out.
Hell, we got all the time in the world. Benny's asleep.
Your time is running out.
So he just reimagined all this while he's dying.
You're dying, John.
What?
I was wondering if you'd question that. Yeah. So cool. So well done. Oh, man.
I think he wasn't wearing the vest.
No. Yeah, there were like...
You
there were
got
like
him, John.
several hints towards it throughout. I don't know if you noticed them.
He got you pretty good, too. You need to get help. And if you don't, going to die.
That's probably why he couldn't do that. Nah.
Yeah.
I like how they set that up with her, the signal breaking.
I think I'll bleed out before they get here.
You didn't tell anybody you were coming up here. You
Couldn't
didn't
do it
reach
to
out.
himself.
Afraid it's just you and me, John. You probably won't bleed to death. It's the cold that'll kill you first. You need to get those keys, John.
Jeez.
Haven't seen or heard from the Quaff Colombo since this morning.
Really?
Why, something got you worried? When was the last time you guys talked?
Following Chase Patterson.
That's the case Wonder Boy pulled?
Yeah, so there were like several hints throughout. I don't know if you saw them. She said you drove us here and it flashed to like a different lighting. It was like snowy outside.
You worry too much, Harry.
The heat.
Big Lud can take care of himself.
They, and she mentioned police shrink. How would
I
she
did think
even
that
know
for a second,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Yeah. It's mad.
All right, keep it moving. You know how this works. You stop, you die.
This is really well done. I like this a lot.
Do you imagine being like, called her and be like, can you just come back because we're gonna like think Reese is dying and
Just wind up dying now. Out here, alone, off one lucky shot. I didn't think so.
Keep egging him on.
Attaboy, John. I knew you could do it.
You'll go back to the car first, then.
Yeah.
Sure you were an interrogator, not a drill sergeant?
I thought you liked following orders. Now you think you can make it back?
It's a bit of a distance.
This race, of course, they'll make it back.
Well, that lovely temp.
Gonna bleed to death. So I'm gonna listen to some good music.
At least we can agree on this one.
I missed you.
I knew he was going to
That's
say
good. Being missed means you meant something to people while you were here.
You're a cop now?
No. Even got you a partner. Poor Fusco.
It's crazy. Right where she was. Wait. He's been shot too many times.
There's something wrong with the cedar.
No, there's not.
I'm burning up in here.
Why can't I see your breath?
Hypothermia.
Yeah.
Engine won't start.
Man, the flip between like
Yeah.
the conversations is mad. It's like
The last symptom of hypothermia. Freezing to death, John.
Is there a landline in the cabin?
John,
I mean, he barely made it to the body.
where are you going?
I can flag down a car. Look, here comes one.
Step out of this car.
And you die. That's the headlights. That's the moon.
What's the moon? I mean, of anyone to tell you what to do in a car, I'd listen to her.
No one's coming.
He's really got you worried, doesn't he, Harry?
This is not like him. The location of his phone's last connection signal was lost soon after.
I would say go hunt for him, but need to put a bug on him.
Wouldn't they go where his last signal was and then go from there?
Beautiful, isn't it?
I mean, like I said though, if it's that kind of looked in the middle of nowhere, it could be
Yeah.
A noise.
lost it like
For people.
a while ago.
May as well tell me. You really left her behind. No point taking secrets where you're going.
Jeez. Yeah.
First door.
She looks surprised.
Outside of her eye. We heard shooting. By the time we got there, they were all dead. We searched them. And I noticed something. They all had a picture.
They were fighting for something.
They were dying for something.
Yeah, it's one of the kind of both arguments work with that.
Figured maybe if I didn't have a picture to carry around with me, I'd be better at my job. Broke things off with Jessica.
Maybe this is the path you've been on all along. Don't reach out to anyone. Shut everybody out.
Not everyone. I didn't shut you out. We had a connection.
That's why she's here.
Things that
But John, you never did.
we were staking out the bar. He says, I told you about her.
I wish we'd had that conversation, but we never did. I kept the photo, but I never gave it to you. We never got to Jessica.
Always shutting people out.
Yep.
Man.
I kept that photo to give to you at the right moment when you were willing to share that part of yourself with me, but you never were, John.
Run out of time or something.
I wanted to talk to you about her. I just wish we had more time.
Yeah. That's something we never get enough of.
You're right. I don't let people in. It's not why I didn't tell anyone about the case. I wanted to close this one myself.
Why?
Because it was hers.
It was a chance to be close to you again. And I don't want to share that with anyone else.
It's for him only. Yeah.
There's another reason why I kept that photo. There was a side of you I hadn't seen.
Happy.
Happy.
Smiling. Yeah.
Hopeful.
In love, you can feel that way again. There are people who care about you, who could love you. Just
We
gotta
love him.
admit. Like what you told me before, whether I liked it or not, I wasn't alone. Neither are you.
Will you stay with me?
Yes, of course.
Poor John, man. Jeez. He's had a bit of a rough time, hasn't he? Or a bit of a rough life. The moon?
The moon?
Just made it.
Damn.
Is that the end of it?
There we go.
Who's in the car? It could be anyone. Could be Samaritan.
There we go. That was Terra Incognita. So, that was Terra Incognita. What did you think of that one, Claire?
I kind of felt like it was a bit of a random episode, really. It feels a bit random.
Yeah, it feels a little random, but I like it a lot. I get what you mean, because it's not got any of the there's not a lot of the overarching stuff going on in it.
Yeah, and I think
it's more heavily
Reese open and
cold. It was heavily Reese focused.
Yeah,
that was the thing about it.
Like we didn't get the whole "you are being watched" to go.
No, we are being watched.
Yeah.
It was a different kind of episode. I mean, some would probably call it filler.
Yeah,
but I think it was really nice to like delve into Reese a bit more and to heavily focused on him, and he's I don't know, I wouldn't say trauma, but he's like his history and he's like his worries, I guess, and he's, you know, the way he is, isn't it? Like closing off and not telling people stuff, and
he just get the job done himself.
And he's still like in that mentality of this is where I was always heading, like. Because obviously, like in the talk, he didn't tell her where he was going. Just the conversation changed to Jessica, but like obviously he told her, where he was going after that subway. He was going. He showed her the bullet, right? That she saved his life because he was gonna, end it. But there you go. No, I saw randomly. I think I looked on the app we use, and there was some reviews on there, and I saw one, and. Like they said like the music was terrible. I was like, oh, I like the music. What? And they said it's a terrible episode. I was like, what are you talking about? It's great. The music was great.
The cuts were so good as well. For like,
I loved the cut in between.
Then.
Yeah, it was so good. Yeah, especially when it was in the apartment and it kept cutting.
Yeah, I did kind of call it quite early on when I was like, there could be someone else. It's just a familial match.
Yeah. Yes, as an unknown son, right? Yeah. Craziness, but no, it was really, really well done. I liked it.
But I also do like the fact that there was this little sprinkling of the mention of the Alliance and Brotherhood War.
Yeah.
I've said like I'm pretty sure it's going to end with this season.
I mean, there was that, and there was also Rook talking about her trying to find the machine, and then if she helped like Finch, it might help like that case as well. So. Yeah, they didn't like completely abandon that stuff. No. It was there, so yeah.
But the fact that I'm pretty sure that this season's going to end with that, it's kind of like brought it back in.
Yeah, I mean we've had mention of it a few times here and there. Yeah, so. But did you ever expect to see
Carter again?
Taraji P. Henson? No. Turney as well. Yeah. Pretty crazy. I mean, Turney did kind of redeem himself a little bit at the end, didn't he? Yeah. Remember, because he helped point out. Bless you. He pointed out their leader of HR. Yeah. It's really funny because obviously, like, when it first started, you were like, "Wait, what?" Huh?
Yeah.
And then, the way it started, I just realised as well with the gunshots and the screaming, it was her. Obviously, like the. Yeah. Because you were like, I don't recognise who that was. Yeah. Man, what a way to bring her back, though. It's cool. Yeah. I really like it. Because I remember this episode very well, and I was like, how have we not seen it yet? But
it's just a random episode, so it could have been anywhere.
Yeah. Without, obviously... It makes sense, though, kind of. Like, he does shut people out, and like, he's been shutting out Iris as well.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. There's a new woman on the scene that kind of makes sense in some ways to bring it back.
I'm surprised you didn't call it before that he wasn't actually on the stakeout. It was like... Well, he was mixing a stakeout memory with what was happening. Yeah. Obviously, that happened, but it made the noise of the. Do you know when it kept flashing between? It made a noise when it flashed.
Yeah.
And he's like, "How did we even get here?" And then she said, "Oh, you drove us here." It flashed, and it was like a different lighting, and outside you could kind of see the snow a little bit. Yeah, but it's so quick, and then and then obviously he's focused on that heater as well.
Yeah.
And the lights, it was just, I don't know. It was really well done. And then she brought up the shrink.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was a bit like, I didn't say anything. I was like,
you should have questioned it. Yeah, I'd be like, what is going on? Yeah. very good to see her. I love the connection they had, and it is a shame though, like she said, that he never opened up, even though he probably wanted to. It's because they ran out of time.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Time is a funny thing. You never know how much time there is, or so. Yeah, it's crazy.
I really got shot again. Like
that's what I'm saying. How many times is man be shot?
How injured will one person be? But now if there's a whole Brotherhood and Elias,
well, they're trying to stop the war.
Thing, like how much is Reese going to be able to do?
Yeah, man. I like that we got that connection again. It made me emotional. It did. It was an emotional episode. Like just. Like, even the moment I knew he was about to say it, is like, I missed you. She's like, that's good. Being missed means you meant something to people, and you made an impact. So,
which is quite nice.
It was a really nice episode, and like again, him wanting to do it alone, he wanted to feel close to her again, which is really nice. It's very personal. Yeah, just all the little things in this. Yeah, like just like we said, the cutting in the house and the interrogation part was really cool, and. Yeah, she was a great detective. She knew it weren't him. Yeah. Turney was convinced. Not a great detective, Turney. But it was so weird to hear HR talking and stuff. Like, it's interesting though. I love the little and again the tone shifts, like the little joking part about like, you're a cop now, poor Fusco, like. It's like, no, John, you're gonna die. Like, it's like, what? Like, it's like such whiplash. Yeah.
You're not hot. You're not burning up.
Yeah.
But there's the street, the highway.
It's the moon, you idiot. Yeah.
Well, hopefully it was them in the car that found them.
I'd imagine so. It looked to me like Fusco's car. I think it was Fusco's car, but I don't.
You know the show. I was like, that could have been Samaritan.
No, mate. Yeah, that would have been a twist. Yeah. Congratulations, Root.
Yeah.
I love that. Finch was like, congratulations. So they're kind of still on talking terms. Yeah. I guess like it kind of like has been things have been put into perspective. Yeah. There are so much bigger things going on.
Yeah, like there was kind of like when you rip off the Band-Aid, like with the last thing they had to work together, like
and now like this is personal as well. And
they
he's
have
worried
the
about
same
John.
goal, and
there's a lot going on. It's complicated. But yeah, no, I really like this episode. One that stood out to me and I remembered very well. Yeah. But anything else you want to?
Don't think so.
Say no bear. Although we got mention of bear, which is really cool. Keeps eating the books. Yeah.
You shouldn't get leather-bound ones.
Yeah. So it must have. Yeah. It must have happened somewhere. So obviously. Remember the great moment when Fusco and Carter both realised they were helping John and they both knew who was, and then so it must have been after that, which was a very short period I feel like from there to when Carter left the show, but interesting. Hot dogs for dinner. There you go. But that was Person of Interest season episode 20. We have 2 episodes of season 4 left, and then
crazy.
We'll be on the final season. Exciting stuff, man. I'm really excited to watch it all. I'll be sad when it's done.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited to watch it all again. I really like this show. I wish more people watched it and talked about it. But it's great. We'll see you next time for another episode of Person of Interest. Claire reckons it's going to end with Brotherhood and Elias. We've got a whole other season, so thank you very much. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.